Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to improve yourself to be a better entrepreneur in your business. Now, my name is Queen Emma. I talk about finances, entrepreneurship, how to make money online and offline, and how to grow your business and become a better entrepreneur. So today we're going to be talking about how to improve your very own self so that your output can be better than it used to be. Thank you. Okay. All right, welcome back to my channel. And today, like I said, we are talking about improving your very own self. So the first thing I think you must look at for when you want to improve your very own self for your better output is reading books. I can't overemphasize on the importance of reading book. Just like somebody who is a swordman needs to sharpen his sword, so do you need to sharpen your brain. I mean, you are not above learning. I am not above learning. I still read a lot of books, and I would encourage you to read book as an entrepreneur, as a young mind that is doing business. I would encourage you to read a whole lot of books, and you definitely will be very glad that you did do that. Reading books are very, very important for your brain. It's very good that you read financial books. As a business person, you need to read books that are related to the kind of business you're doing. You should be able to read books of biographies of people who are doing the kind of business you're doing. Reading books is very, very essential for you to improve yourself. Read books on leadership, read books on things that will influence you to become a better person and increase your output. Now, the list of books that I could talk about, I'm just going to do a book review, and I would leave the link to that video in my description so you could go ahead and see it. I'm going to be reviewing about 20 books that I've read that are very, very good and that improve my mindset and my financial thinking and my business IQ. So if you really want to go and read some of these books, you could go on the description and view the video out. You could look at the suggestive words on top of my head right here and click through that video and watch it if you want to. So I'm going to also attach it together with this video. All right, another thing that I think that is very important that you do is cut off unproductive friends. Now, before I get into that, I would encourage you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not subscribed, and go ahead and click on the notification bell so you will be notified when I start post educative and very informative videos like this. And also, do not forget, just give this video a thumbs up so that you could help many more people see this video on YouTube. Thank you. Now, the second thing I said is you should cut off unproductive friends. If you do not really like your network, you should look at the network of friends you have. There are a lot of friends that you keep around that do not go in the same direction as you're going. When you're moving in life, you can't be moving with people who move anti-clock your direction, people who are not going your way. So I would encourage you, when you want to start a business, when you are in business, when you are an entrepreneur, when you're a leader in a team of business, or maybe you're leading anything, you need people who are like minds, that are going your way, that are doing what you're doing. Somebody who is into production and is your friend, and you're into production, would assist you and tell you things that are technical know-hows that they have learned by mistake, or maybe by trial and error, or by studying. Now, when you have a friend who is not in your line of business, or maybe who is not even been to business at all, who believes in looking for fraudulent means to make money and looking for people to defraud of their money, such persons are not very good for you to keep around yourself when you're working hard to build your brand, because they are always going to talk down on what you're doing, and they are going to make your effort look like it is a total waste of time, because sometimes they get away with the kind of fraudulent activities they do. So when you're not doing what they're doing, you begin to feel like you're not doing the right thing. When people around you are into fraud and doing all sorts of illegal things to make money, and you're doing legal stuffs and you're pushing through in an atmosphere that is very, very hard for you to push through, and you're working very hard and you're pushing through it with all your strength, and somebody very close to you who is a friend is not doing so much and things are working out for them, sometimes it can be quite a very, very, it could be quite very, very depressing it could be very, very worrisome. Sometimes you begin to feel like you're good, your best is not enough, what you're doing is not giving you what you really want to do. So please disassociate yourself from such persons. I do not want anything that is going to depress you. I do not want anything that is going to make you feel less of yourself. I am confidently telling you this very time around, you are the very best at what you're doing. And I want you to know that I see what you're doing, in as much as I do not know you. But for me to sit behind this camera every time teaching you how you're going to grow your business and grow your brand and become a better entrepreneur, then you should definitely know I am caring about you so much. So please do not let anybody make you feel less of yourself. You are the very best version of your very own self, and there is nothing anybody can say to you that is worth listening to other than the fact that you are the very best and just the best. All right. Now another thing is you have to do for me is learn to love your own self. It's just like what I was trying to say in cutting off unproductive friends. Now the third thing I want to do is love your very own self. Love what you do, love your business, love your body, love everything about yourself. Do not let anybody but slam you for any reason. Maybe you come for a business meeting, and maybe you want to go for a business meeting and you begin to look at yourself and you're like, okay, maybe you're producing a slimming tea, and maybe you're not very, very slim. Maybe genetically you have inherited that thing that is making you look very chubby. It doesn't mean anything. That you are selling a slimming tea and it's working, that you're looking chubby doesn't mean anything. Probably it might be your choice that you want to look that way. There are people that it isn't their choice, that they might want to slim that. So do not let your look distract you from achieving what you want to do. Anything you're doing, okay, focus on loving yourself and loving what you do. Focus on loving your business, loving your brand, and loving your very own self. Loving oneself is very, very important, because when you love yourself, you can't be suicidal. You can't think of killing your very own self and taking away your life. So can't you also be suicidal on your business? You wouldn't want to do things that are going to kill your business or brand. So I would encourage you to love yourself. Affirm to yourself that you're very beautiful. Look at yourself in the mirror when you have a business meeting. Tell yourself you can get it. You're a go-getter. Tell yourself beautiful things and work on those beautiful things. Dress fine. Just do whatever you must do to push through what you're doing. There is nothing anybody is going to tell you other than what you tell yourself that is very real. So tell yourself the very truth, that you love yourself more than anybody in this planet Earth can even imagine in their wildest imagination. So just say, keep saying it, and also maintain it. Don't verbally say it only, believe it and work towards it, and behave like somebody who genuinely has love feelings for yourself. And if you love yourself, it means you can't do toxic things to yourself. Neither can you say toxic things or negative things to yourself. Stop telling yourself you're lazy. Go ahead and tell yourself you're smart, you're intelligent, you're a go-getter. Even when you are feeling very lazy, keep telling yourself you're very smart, you're very hardworking, you're going to push through whatever you put your mind to. Just keep believing in yourself and loving yourself and affirming to yourself that you can do better than you are already doing, because I believe you can do better than you are already doing. Now, the number 4 thing that I want us to look at is, now I would want you to look at your health. I want you to look at the things that will keep you healthy. Now, if you're a good entrepreneur, your health should matter to you. You should think about the routines that you engage in, the kind of diet, the exercises, all the things that you do, because they are going to help you think better. Now, there are exercises that are going to help your brain grow wilder. They are going to help your brain think more articulatively and help you grow better. You need to eat healthy to be very, very fit. Now, you can't consume things that are going to keep you bedridden in the hospital for like 3 months or maybe for like 4 months, and you can't come to work because you're very sick and you're very, very bedridden. Now, these are things you're going to avoid. Don't eat things that are not healthy for yourself. Don't go ahead and take things that, substances that are not healthy for you. If you've decided to be an entrepreneur, it means you've decided to be a leader, you've decided to be an investor, you've decided to be a business owner, you've decided to do something very meaningful with your life and be impactful. So it is important for me that I remind you that your health is a concerned part that you must look out for. Take care of your body, do no more exercise, eat what is healthy, go for your checkups. Do not be too busy for your very own self. Okay, don't have headache, persistent headache that hasn't gone over a long period of time, and you're managing it and you're saying you're too busy. You go to work every day, you come back and the headache is still there. So please, I don't want you to behave like that onto your very own self. I encourage you to Go and get yourself properly treated, get some rest when you need to, and get your health checked. Your health is important, your wealth is good, but let me tell you, your health is as important as your wealth, if not more important. That's my take. Okay, now that's good. Now I want you to paint it. And now the next thing I want you to do is paint a clear picture for me of yourself. I want you to have a clear picture of what you want to do with your life. I want you to have a clear picture of who you're going to be. If you're having a mind to be a billionaire, if you really want to be a millionaire, if you want to be a thousandaire, what is it you want to be? Have a clear picture for it. For your business, have a clear picture for it. I would want it to be your motivation, that whenever you want to give up, whenever you feel very tired, whenever you feel weak, whenever you feel like the whole world is, pulling down their weight on you, and you're no longer getting it, and everything is not making sense. And everything is not making sense, I would definitely encourage you to please and please and please put yourself together. Okay, focus on the picture you've painted. Paint yourself a picture for your career. Tell yourself the next milestone for your business. Tell yourself what next you want to do, and focus on doing that. I would you I don't know how to say, but one thing I want to tell you is the picture you paint in your head is what you're going to fantasize about, is what your mind is going to attract for you. So paint a very big picture of yourself as a successful person. Paint a picture of yourself doing business in a great way. Paint a picture of yourself doing better than you're already doing now, and focus on actualizing that picture that you've painted and making it your reality. And I assure you, you're definitely going to be better. Your work output will be better. And what I think you must do is be very proper in time allocation. You see, when you're an entrepreneur and when you're trying to build and improve yourself, you need to learn how to maximize time and use your time effectively. You wake up in the morning, it depends on your routine, you go for your exercises, you do your, I don't know what you do, you listen to your motivations. If that's what you eat your breakfast, you run off to the office, you take your lunch break, you read your books, and you do all the necessary things. Now you should be able to allocate time into each and every one of these things appropriately. Do not let one thing coincide with the next thing. So time management is a very good way to improve your very own self. If you have mastered your time management, then you're good to go. It's not very easy. A lot of people say they wake up by 3 a.m. Some people wake up by 4. Some people wake up by 5. People wake up at different times of the day. So it depends on you, and you should grow to an extent as you grow and motivate yourself, that you begin to wake up without an alarm waking you up. I mean, that's a point where an entrepreneur comes and you realize, yes, you are beginning to get accustomed to the fact that your life is changing. So please, I would encourage you to make sure you allocate your time right, and do not spend so much time doing things that do not worth your time. Do not invest and misappropriate your time. Your time is yours to manage effectively, and I would encourage you to please do that very, very effectively. Now, right now, I would encourage you, if you have not subscribed to my channel, feel free and subscribe, and give this video a very big like, and also feel free to tell me what you think about what I have said in the comment section, and I will be very glad to reply to you as soon as I can. Okay, and also feel free to see some of the videos that I have put in the description box for you that are related to this video, and also go ahead and read other and watch other of my videos. Say to yourself, I can read at least one book in a month. Even if you can't read one in a week, just try and read. Even if it is one book in a month, we have about 12 months in the year. You would have read 12 books, and 12 books in a year, for me, for somebody who is starting and getting acquainted to the world of reading books, it's not a bad start. Okay, and I know you can improve and do better. See you in my other videos. I am very, very happy to always have you drop by my channel. I'm still Queen Emma Akudo, saying thank you.